Hello guys, this is Elizabeth Vasco, Boston Transportation Solutions. I'm happy to see you on my YouTube channel where we talk about all things trucking. Insurance company will ask you, they will Google map you, they'll see. You have to look at the parameters. Today, we'll be talking about one of our most important trainings, Safety Manager Training for Trucking Company. You might wonder why I have a pen and why I have a phone in my hands. Well, let me tell you this. Anyone who is working in transportation industry will have to have connection with their customers, with their drivers all the time. If you want to grow a responsible and successful trucking company, you need to stay on top of all the things that are happening not every day, every minute of a trucker's life. Your truckers are on the road every day. A truck puts on 100,000 miles a year, okay? That's minimum. So imagine you are that person who is overseeing all the compliance, you are overseeing all the operations of the drivers and all of the staff members of a trucking company. Again, it's one of our most important and popular trainings. Why? Because the truck dispatcher can start a company. They can generate income. But it's only safety manager who's going to keep that trucking company not just afloat, but who can actually skyrocket it to all the success that the owner of the trucking company wants to see. So, what we teach in our safety manager training? Well, there's a lot of things what we mean when we say safety, especially safety for trucking. You have to know how to deal with drivers, how to file driver qualification applications. You need to know how to do safety reports. You have to be able to check the company records on DOT website. You have to be able to build truckers' binders that they take with them on the road, because truckers get stopped by DOT officers, by compliance officers, and they're being checked for their compliance, for their weight, for their hours of service. All of that is covered in our training. We teach from the heart, but we also teach from our over 20 years of experience in this industry. Like I always say, I've seen it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I really hope that after taking our trainings, you would be able to see more good. Well, you're still gonna see a little bit of bad and ugly, but with our help, I want you guys to be able to steer away from all the bad and the ugly and concentrate only on good. Now, let's talk about what safety managers do and what we are going to teach you in our training. Okay, and now you are so sad because you are thinking, oh, safety manager's job is so stressful and boring. Well, don't get discouraged. Safety manager's job is fun, but also safety managers make enough money to afford all the nice things that they wished for it couldn't afford before. All right, so how does the training go? You come to us, either to our office in Chicago, or you take it through Zoom.
I would also recommend companies to send maybe their safety manager for some training, or maybe a truck driver needs some training for truck driver related things,
Actually, safety manager's job is very outsourced. Hey, I will tell you the price in the end because I want you to listen to all the boring stuff that I'm gonna tell you. So, safety manager training is somebody who is responsible to oversee all the safety regulations in the trucking company. That means that every day when you come to work, you have to start with checking your company records on DOT website. You have to be able to go through all the driver qualification files all the time, routinely. You have to be able to come up with vehicle maintenance files. You have to prepare all the applications, all the policies, and you have to go over this with your drivers all the time. In our training, we teach all of that. We prepare you. Do you know that a trucking company in the first 18 months of its existence will go through a new entrant audit? And that will decide whether or not you're going to stay in business. We will prepare you for that. In our safety manager training, you will learn everything that you need to know to be able to secure a well-paying job or to be able to grow your company and take it to the skyrocket limits. You can come to take our training either on Zoom or in our office in Chicago. A lot of people take our trainings on Zoom because this profession is heavily outsourced. You could do it from the comfort of your home, or you could do it even from another country, even when you are on vacation. Yes, I'm not going to tell you that it doesn't come with a lot of responsibilities. It does. But when you are prepared, when you know what you are doing, when you know the rules, the regulations, and the whole process, it will be doable. It will not be easy, but that's, hey, you make so much money, right? If you want to be a safety manager, you have to go through the proper training. And we will teach you and we will show you how. Either or, if it's in the office or through Zoom, or if we come to you and train your staff, because that's what we do oftentimes. Trucking company owners call us and we come and train their staff. Okay, so we might have like 15 people all working in the same company and we teach them about safety. The process is very streamlined. Every class is a different topic. So after you graduate, after you finish, you are well prepared to go out there and start practicing. Every job success will come to you with practicing, but after taking our training, you'll actually be able to secure your first interview. There are 4 sessions. Each one is between 3 and 4 hours long. We want to have 200% of your mind and of your attention. After you're going to take the training, we will give you a final exam. And after you pass the final exam, we'll give you our certificate. This is our certificate. We stand by the quality of our training. So in order to get it, you will have to show up at every class and you will have to show up at the final exam. You will get 3 certificates. One is the Safety Manager Certificate. The other one is, and it's a long name, Reasonable Suspicion Supervisor Training for Drugs and Alcohol. And the third certificate is about hours of service. These are heavily regulated spheres of trucking industry, and we will teach you and we will show you how you can stay compliant with them. The training is affordable, guys. It's affordable. People take our training, they go out there and they start making not just decent money, they start making very good money. They can support their families and they can afford all the vacations and all the nice things that they wished before, right? The training right now is $800. If you come to our class in person, it's $950. It's very, very reasonable, right? So please don't wait. If you are already working in the network of truckers, or if you've heard about trucking, well, and I'm sure you've heard because you see trucks on the road all the time, please, this is one of the most demanded professions. Come to us, we'll teach you, you'll be good to go.